When you're young, it's like you think that all these different options and all this variety is like, oh, it's kind of cool. It looks nice. It presents itself nice. There's all these different like restaurants and all these different things presenting all this nice looking stuff to me. But the reality is it all sucks compared to God food. And it's all a distraction from the very best. And like Jesus said, when a stronger man comes along, he enters the previous strong man's house and spoils all his goods. It's just like, and then you realize that all this stuff is just a dumb show. It's like, it's crazy just how epic this all is. It's like you can walk through the streets of Paris and you pass these like cafes, that promote coffee, or, bread stores, rotisserie, just like pastries, just, all these shops that are presenting all these, and this is the key. This is the key that glorifies the gospel and glorifies the Spirit of Jesus Christ. The Spirit of God is unseen. He's unseen. Okay? Cocoa on the inside of you is unseen, and it's such a humble substance. It's so small in its appearance. It's like all this other stuff that gets shoved in front of your face. It's so big. It's so visual. It looks like you're getting so much. It's like, hey, we got a big plate of pasta here for you. Here, we got tons of vegetables. Hey, we got a 4-course meal for you. Hey, we got a dressed-up restaurant. It all looks so shiny, and you're just like, oh, yeah, variety. Yeah, this is all kind of cool. But guess what? None of them are offering you the cat's meow. Because if they did offer you the cat's meow, they would go out of business. That's the truth. I'm here to reveal to you the truth about restaurants and cafes and bars and eateries worldwide that all offer you beer, alcohol, desserts, the Cheesecake Factory, the Spaghetti Factory, White Spot, burger joints, pizza, Italian. Oh, we have a 5-star Italian restaurant. Oh my, look at the decor. Come on, man. Look at it. We even have pretty girls in here serving people. Yeah, but if you don't have God food, you suck for my happiness. It's real, folks. It's all a diversion from the very best. And it all takes your money, and you come out like a little kid, sort of feeling good about yourself, and you talk to your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, and you're just like, yeah, that was kind of cool. It's like, yeah, we did the Italian restaurant, and yeah, we had the pasta with the Parmesan and like the parsley, and we had a glass of wine and stuff, and I feel kind of nasty. It was kind of weird, and they had all this music in there, and you're just like, but we did the Italian thing. Yeah, okay, we come out, but it doesn't compare to the God food diet. And guess what? The reason that restaurant does not offer God food at the top of the menu is because they'd go out of business. Well, guess what? What if everyone wants to go out of business? And everyone wants to be free from a lifetime of restaurant slavery? Do you know how many people have worked in the same restaurant for years, just totally zoned out, totally just bored, just like every day, huge amounts of dish work, huge amounts of cleaning, huge amounts of preparation, huge amounts of chopping vegetables, chopping this, arranging that. Oh, dates. I've been in these hellish places, man. You got to date everything. Make sure it's not going bad. Check the dates, rotate the stock. Quick, go to the freezer. Trucks bringing crap. You just like people tripping over each other because there's burnt grease everywhere. Just all of this slavish. None of them offers God food. The patrons come, but the incredible message from God is this: while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are unseen. Because the things which are seen are always less precious than the things which are unseen. Cocoa powder is it is like the most unseen, humble things there is. It's just like the gospel. It's a literal God-ordained metaphor for the gospel of Jesus Christ. And remember, bitter equals Jesus equals cross, okay? But cocoa boosts the one thing that your body craves more of the most: oxygen. And guess what? Oxygen is invisible. You can't photograph it. You can't put it on a billboard in front of your Italian restaurant and say, hey, more oxygen for you here. This is what you're looking. It's invisible, but oxygen is what you want the most. Things unseen. How do you get more oxygen in your entire system? Cocoa powder, God food. And it gratifies you like crazy. You'll be shocked at how much it gratifies you compared to all the solid visual crap that is put in front of you. And it's in your face, and it's big, and it's solid, and it's like, ooh, that's big. It's like, yeah, that must be satisfying. Ooh, I got to get the $20 steak meal. That's got... And then people believe the dumb lies. It's like reverse psychology. It's like, oh, the more expensive the meal, the more happiness it must bring me. Come on, I can do this. I got the money. I got the wherewithal. I'm a, conniver and a rush. I'm like, I'm not going to pay $40 for this meal. It's got to be more happiness. And it's a lie. You just got hosed again. And the people working at the restaurant are miserable. And I can say that because I've worked in these restaurants. It's just like, but it glorifies God because things unseen are always more valuable than the things which are seen. Once again, the Spirit of God on the inside of me is unseen, but it's the most precious thing in person there is. Person. God food on the inside of me, same concept, same message, okay? And cocoa reminds you of the brown, bitter cross. Okay, that's why it's bitter on your lips. It reminds you of the cross. Bitter equals cross equals Jesus. So that's why God food is bitter on your lips. Okay, reminds you of Jesus. Okay, that paid the sacrifice. There's a cross right there on the church across the way. Okay, and so you say thank you to Jesus for the bitter cross, the brown bitter cross when you drink your God food. But when it gets inside of you, it's the biggest, greatest happiness of all time, of anything that you shove in here day or night. It's totally representative of the gospel of Jesus Christ, okay? He paid the sacrifice. It was bitter what he went through, the brown bitter cross, like the brown bitter cocoa. But once it was accomplished and over, now you've got maximum happiness and joy and freedom on the inside of your whole body, and you're free. Just like you're free from sin. That's cocoa powder. That's God food. It glorifies the cross perfectly. Cross equals bitter, equals Jesus, equals Messiah, equals the King, equals double cocoa. And I could go on. Okay? So, I'm here to say that the overwhelming majority of food restaurants and eateries and food presentation businesses have not been offering you the very best. And I'm here to set all of them free because there's huge amounts of slavery behind those businesses, huge amounts of non-free time, huge amounts of repetitive toil and dishwashing and packaging and all sorts of madness that people don't really want to be doing with their life. They'd rather be happy on God food, in the sun, falling in love with their future spouse, on the beaches of Hawaii, producing babies at night, and all the other things that God food makes you feel like doing. In case you haven't noticed, I'm prophesying people coming out of slavish food choices and slavish restaurants. Study history, folks. The modern restaurant didn't even exist in the days of the early Americans when cocoa was currency and they were way happier than all of us today. Do not be deceived. By all of these ridiculous offerings that take your money and make slaves out of people in every step of the chain. It's over, man, and we're all happy that it's over. Get ready to leave the restaurant. Get ready to sell the farm as it will, or convert your farm into a cocoa farm. It's like, woo! And the biggest reason for this is because you want to partner with God. Your human soul is created by God, for God, and you want to partner with God. And the way you partner with God, nutritionally, is by choosing God food and consuming God food more than anything else. It's that simple. You were born to partner with God. You were born to feel God on the inside of your life. You were born to partner with God. How do you partner with God nutritionally? By drinking your cocoa powder in abundance regularly with water. Because it's called God food. That's how you partner with God. And once you partner with God in that way, you'll realize that all of these stupid restaurants with all of these stupid offerings are deliberately offering people everything else except God food because it just doesn't satisfy and it takes your money quite well. It's stupid. And we're all sick of it.